We're going to now install the newly elected parish councillors. Some are elected for the first time, and some have been re-elected in the recent ballot. I'm going to call the Dean of the Council, Mr. Wal Reid, to come and begin this ceremony.
Thank you, Dr. McNabb. At a duly constituted meeting of this congregation held just on a fortnight ago, those whose names appear on your order of service were either newly or re-elected to the council. And today we will be installing those, and I invite firstly Joanna Hersey and Roger Hersey to come to the chancel steps for their installation as newly elected members. Piers Gooding is unavailable, and also further down Ian Cox, but I offer Roger and Joanna for installation as councillors.
It's my great pleasure and indeed an important privilege to welcome you here. You've recently come to be part of this congregation. That in itself is a marvellous thing, that you want to be here. In addition to that, you've shown that you also want to make a significant contribution through the Church Council. The Church Council is a peculiar body of 49 or 50 people, and their task is to look after the people of this scattered and varied congregation. Their task is to look after the property, which today is not leaking. We're pleased to say, and we commend the council, we've now fixed that problem. So we're looking at the people and our properties and also our programs and policies. All P's, you see, and you're part of that. This church has a long and distinguished history in this city. And indeed it stands for an even longer tradition dating back into the United Kingdom and beyond, as it's been brought to this country. So we're part of that tradition, and here today you bring your different skills, and I commend you for that, and I hope that you'll find your time in this council, time that you're pleased to spend with us. I duly induct and install you as members of this Church Council today.
Thank you. I now invite the re-elected councillors to come forward and assemble around the chancel steps. Alan Wilson, Marion Robertson, Jim Roberts, and a passing comment for Jim Roberts. He's the convener, organiser of these elections for many years, and we thank him for his efforts on that, as I'm sure the people who were elected thank him as well. Simon McCall, Adam Jones, and John Coppock to be installed as councillors re-elected. Thank you.
I was hoping that one person would come and give us some balance, and John, you're always a person to bring some balance to the situation. I thank you for that. All of you, those of you who are re-elected, already know the tasks, already know the way we try to do business, sometimes very effectively, sometimes not quite so effectively as we'd like. Some of you have served for quite a long time. Two of you in particular, I think, have served quite a long time. Others have served your time already this time in the last session, and I thank you for it. Today, it's my duty and my very special privilege to re-install you, to re-welcome you, to commend you for the work you've already done, and to thank you for it, because it's very important. And all of you have done good work in different ways, and the very fact that you've been re-elected attests to that fact, that the people of this congregation want you to continue, as indeed I want you to continue in this way, and to ensure that St Michael's can step even further forward from where it has been so that it can expand and grow and be an important presence in this city. Every contribution that you can make will be valued in that regard. And so today, I once again have the pleasure to reinstall you as members of the Church Council of St. Michael's Church. I do so. Would you now please face the congregation? And would the congregation please stand? And would you welcome them? Would you commend them? I want to commend particularly, but you can turn around and please, if you would. I want particularly to commend this young fellow here. He has looked after the balloting and the elections for a number of times, and he does it with such vigour and such determination. And he sometimes pushes me around no end in order to get dates fixed and to get things in place. This time he's done so under quite a good deal of duress. He's carrying a difficult health problem at the moment. And we want to thank him for what he does and commend him for this great work that he's done for us today. Would you do that?